3 foods. 3 of them. Chicken, boiled carrots, and boiled white potatoes. For one of our next guests, those are the only 3 things that are considered safe for him to eat. Nothing more, nothing less.
You see, he has a rare disease that makes him allergic to just about everything. But that's just the beginning of the Bender family story. Gavin's brother, Gabriel, is living with what's known as the invisible inside killer, mitochondrial disease.
Yeah, you heard correctly. Both brothers battling rare diseases, diseases that exhaust their family, and yet they hang on to hope. And we are honored to welcome part of the Bender family to Delmarva Life this afternoon to share the story. This is Mom, Rebecca. Gavin is on the far end of the yellow shirt, and this is Gabriel. You guys from Delmar, thank you so much for joining us. So, Gavin, you're allergic to just about everything, huh? Man, that's no fun. Mom, go back to when he was born. Tell us about what you found out and went through.
Well, when Gavin was 8 months old, he started having a lot of food refusals, vomiting. He just wasn't himself.
Yeah.
He kind of started at birth, but it really was when he could start like eating baby foods. So no one knew what was wrong with him. They would say he had reflux. We had a lot of misdiagnosis. And so finally, after a lot of those, we went to AI and we saw a GI specialist. And in 2014, they did an endoscopy with biopsies and diagnosed him.
And figured it out.
Yeah. So because of his condition, he's allergic to just about everything. That has to be hard to control.
Very hard to control.
Tell me about it.
Is there medicine?
He takes 14 daily medications every day just to try to help with the itching or the allergic reactions, the hives, the pain, but there's no cure at this time.
So there's all kinds of things to be allergic to. Is it just a food thing, or?
No, he's allergic to 49 out of 50 allergens known, like outside, leaves, grass, pollen, all animals.
Oh my goodness.
Dust.
So we mentioned that he can eat 3 foods, the safe foods, I guess. So what happens if he eats anything else?
It'll make him sick. He'll vomit or he'll get hives. His eczema will flare.
Yeah.
So he has to drink, well, he used to drink an amino-based formula, but now he has a feeding tube.
So what kind of prognosis are we looking at here?
6 months ago, he fell very ill. He was doing well. He fell really ill, and they found out that he had eosinophils that are in his esophagus had spread to his lungs and his blood.
Right.
He lost a tremendous amount of weight, over 10 pounds in that period of time. So
Gabriel's ready to go, isn't he?
Yeah, Gabriel.
So after meeting with a new specialist, we decided that he needed to have a PEG feeding tube placed, and that happened on June 27th.
Wow.
So this really limits him from just being a kid, doesn't it?
Yes, he spends countless hours every day. He lays in the bed or on the sofa, crying in pain, itching, scratching. He can't go outside.
My goodness. So Gavin's got a handful of things going on.
Yes.
And then there's Gabriel.
Yes.
Whom you call your miracle baby.
Yes.
Why is that?
When I was pregnant with him, they actually told me many times that we had lost him.
Oh
and
my.
Finally, after seeing many specialists, we had him. He was full term. And right after birth, he started having feeding issues.
Yeah.
And so he come home with they switched his formula 4 or 5 times in the hospital. And he came home and we had saw a GI doctor, and he had lots of different issues. Reflux, which was terribly bad. He had tracheobronchial malacia, where they're softening all through his lungs. He has gastroparesis, which means his stomach doesn't empty.
My goodness. Now, this past April, Gabriel received another diagnosis.
And what was that?
Mitochondrial disease.
And what is that?
It is a disease that affects you from head to toe. It kills all the muscles in your organs. But his mutation and deletion in his genes in the mitochondrion is rare. They're still studying it. So they don't know exactly what his affects or how long till it progresses.
Rebecca, I gotta ask you, how are you holding up?
It's really hard.
Yeah. I mean, how do you keep hope?
It's hard, but we do.
You do. They're beautiful young boys.
They are. They're terrific.
It's really hard. I mean, it breaks down his muscles, and we don't know. Like they said, they're hoping in 5 years to have another set of genes to test on him that will kind of tell us what it's affecting. They're hoping
Right.
it's more of killing his GI system because his stomach doesn't empty at all. Since he was 4 months old, he's been fed through a tube in his intestine so that it doesn't have to bypass through his stomach.
You have learned a lot, haven't you?
Yes.
Mike, let me ask you a question. You are in one of those rare, unenviable positions. If you had just a moment to talk to another mother who was in a situation that was extremely difficult like yours, that they see no way out, they see no way to survive, to make it, what would you tell them?
Don't give up hope. Because when we do, something always great happens. They told us that he would never walk, and you guys saw him. He can run.
Yeah, he
over the
can
place.
run.
Yes, he
And I
does.
think we should add that you have 2 other children, is that right?
Yes.
Two
Zoe,
daughters?
she's 11, and Riley, she is 7.
And,
Wow.
and they don't have any.
Nothing besides like seasonal allergies, nothing like this.
All right.
Gabriel, thank you for being so patient with us.
And Gavin, thanks for coming on the show today. You're quiet.
You are the man, Gavin.
You
Thanks
are,
for
though.
coming.
Thank you so much. And if you would like to
guys.
read more about the Bender family, go to our website, delmarvalife.com.